Alright, what's up, guys? So back with another one here. So I put out that modern Cammy guide, and I'm very happy to see a lot of people picked up the character. If you haven't, you're looking for a character, I'm really telling you, she's very, very strong, very, very fun, and it's a great way to kind of, understand how Street Fighter works. So check it out. But if you are playing her, today I just want to give you just 10 kind of tips, combos, more intermediate, advanced stuff, in case you're kind of struggling, because the first one's really basic. But yeah, that's it. Very useful things, in my opinion. They should help you out. They're all practical. I use them all the time. So if you're struggling, with one button DP and level 3 super, I don't know what to tell you, but hopefully this video will make you strong, get you up to mass. Anyway, if you like this stuff, hit the sub button. Let's go, Modern Warriors. All right, here we go. So the first one, this is probably the most important one. It's something you have to learn, eventually get better, but it's the jab confirm. In the video I showed off, this is her like meter dump combo right there, but how do you link that off jab? So learn this. The jab drive rush combo is jab, and then you go into stand fierce. That's super important, right? That might not seem like a lot, but that is crucial to cashing out your damage. So jab, drive rush, jab, stand fierce, okay? Let's see, like here. Right? That's how you combo level 3 off of a back knuckle. That's how you combo level 3 off of a reversal jab, off a dive kick in the jab, something like that. And if you have 2 bars, you can extend it even further. Like that, right? So jab, drive rush, jab, stand fierce, drive rush again, crouch fierce, stand fierce. Okay? Learn that. Just trust me. Learn it, and then you're going to recognize situations while you're playing. You're like, oh, I could have killed off that. I could have killed off that. So there you go. That's very, very, very important. All right, next one. This one's also, very common you see in high-level play, where if you react to drive impact, a lot of people, the best thing they do is they just go for a back throw in the corner, which is a great option, right? Because you're sacrificing damage to get the corner, which is more important. Well, Cammy, you can do this. So counter, charge, and then if you got level 1, just do level 1. You don't have to do level 1, right? You can do a DP, you can do whatever, but way more damage, side swap, and it's really easy to do. The only thing, the only trick right here is you have to let them crumple a little bit. So delay the stand fierce about there. So see how he was in the air after you hit him? If you do it too early, he'll still be on the ground. So make sure you delay it so that they go airborne. Then do the charge, heavy spiral, and then level 1 or do whatever. That's a great way to side swap. All right, next up, number 3. Again, let's just stick to side swap. This is something classic Cammy can do, but modern Cammy can do it as well, even with easy input. But if you want to side swap, real easy. You just use the back medium punch target combo into the hooligan. Wait till you get behind him and then dive. And now look at that, right? Whee! So there you go. You got side swap, you got corner, you got everything. It's kind of hard to land the back medium punch, but you can do it off a dive. If counter dive, you can get it. What are they, like, if you get a jump in or something. But yeah, just be aware of when you can use side swap. Again, these are kind of advanced techniques that will help you get over that wall. All right, so next up, I want to show, so, we always talk about how important the corner is in this game. So off like a crouch medium kick, a lot of times I'll do like, right, I'll do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a great combo, gives you great positioning. But here's a cool little combo, a way you can use meter and get corner position. Ready? Let's see. It's insane. You see how far that went? Hold on. How far does this? All right. All right, let's see. So this is me back to the wall. Ready? And then dash in. Yeah, so you almost goes wall to wall, but that's a great way to burn meter. It does good damage, brings you to the corner. Just be aware. It's very, very useful. And again, once you're in the corner, that's when the throw loop shenanigans happen. So this is a good combo to memorize and try and use. You don't want to spend all your meter, right? You want to save that meter for level 3, but it's always worth burning 1 bar earlier in the set. So there you go. All right, next one. I want to put this in the middle of the video because this technique alone will bring you to master. I'm not joking. I cannot tell you how many people I've beat with this. But in the corner, so drive impact on hit or block, this is the combo. Ready? So I'll block drive impact into the wall splat. Ready? You want to do stand fierce, light arrow, and then heavy DP. Okay? Right? Stand fierce, light arrow, heavy DP. Okay? But now what I want to show you after, so that's the combo you want to use. But after you do that, this is what you should do. Ready? Do it again. Do it again. So doing a DI block to hit in the corner into that combo, if you land and you match DI again, it auto times itself right? So CPU is set to jump. He's set to jump on reversal here. So ready? He's going to try and jump out. Sorry. Here we go. So he's going to try and jump out. No. Again, like trying to jump out. No. This is an auto-timed meaty DI. After any DP in the corner, you can mash that, right? So I will do that every time I fight somebody. I'll probably do it once, like the double DI. I probably do that once, twice around. If you do too many times, they're going to start looking for it. They're like, oh, he's going to DI me again in the corner. In that situation, well, he's going to jump. But in that situation, right, just walk forward and grab. But yes, the DI auto, the auto meaty DI timing after DP in the corner, right? Just copy that and do that damage. And now, let me show you one more. So that's one, right? Super strong. Trust me, it's super strong. And then how to cash out in the corner after a block DI. That's how you cash out. Ready? You want to do stand. Oh, sorry. So stand fierce, drive rush, stand fierce in a DP. So it looks like this. And then level 3. That's how you cash out after a blocked or hit DI in the corner. Her offense is so good, right? Her offense is so good with throw and dive kick pressure. Don't be afraid to use DI on offense. It works a lot. It works a lot. All right, next one here. I want to just show you guys know what a shimmy is, right? Shimmy's kind of hard to do, I think, if you're like a lower player. Not lower, sorry. If you're a newer player, shimmy a bit tough. But Cammy's got this cool little auto shimmy here. Right, back fierce and the heavy knuckle will always bring you in range. So you can get an easy kind of auto shimmy like that. And it's really safe, or sorry, relatively safe on even if they don't, right? So even if they don't go for a grab and you don't get the punish, you're still plus after this, right? So you do a chunk of guard damage, you still have the frame advantage. It's pretty safe. The weakness is, of course, if they block this and mash DI, reversal, get punished. But it's really good to use, I think. They really got to be like looking out for this specific sequence a lot of times. So, they shimmy, you get a full combo. If you have to go for the throw tech, you get the punish counter. You get a full combo. You can cash out, using that thing I showed earlier. What is it? Like this? Right? You can go into level 3. So that's a really good sequence to use. Now, one more shimmy. Another thing you can use aside from the regular one, Cammy can use EX dive. So I'll do this sometimes too, right? If you jump in, you can just EX dive. And this will blow up a throw attempt. It'll blow up if they do a crouch jab, if they do it a bit late. It'll beat both options here. It can catch backdash. It's a really good tool as well. Just make sure you use EX. Because if they block, the EX is safe. The regular dive, right? It works if they go for a grab, but if they block, you're going to get punished. So yeah, don't be afraid to use EX dive as kind of a shimmy. Also, if you find yourself on the defensive, you get knocked down, right? And you're expecting them to do like a delay throw or a throw or something like that, you can use EX dive as a reversal. Not all the time, but that's an option. So EX dive as a shimmy or reversal is a good tool to think about as well. Adding just more options to your repertoire. Now this one's very, very advanced, but if you're going to commit to Cammy, this is something that you eventually need to learn. I can't do it yet, but what it is, right? In the beginner guide I showed you, dive. So after you use her dive, right, in neutral, sorry, from like this range, right? Dive, jab, spiral arrow. That's the basic combo. It works basically all the time. Super core to her gameplay, very, very good, but you can get more, right? You can get more than that. So being able to confirm off like a punish count, instead of doing jab, spiral arrow, 1300, you can do, right? You can combo and stand fierce. So you get the better Oki, you get more damage like that. Right? You can cash out, you can do all sorts of stuff like that. Even on counter hit too. So punish counter is easier, but even on counter hit, you can still, it's tighter, but you can still hit confirm. Good option. It's hard to do stand fierce. Stand fierce is pretty hard. You got to be really, really well spaced. But a good like kind of middle ground, if you want to start practicing more advanced combos after a drive, just as a starter, her back medium. If you get close, that will combo as well. And then in, what is this? Jump medium? Is that what it is? Yeah. Right? So I'm not saying you don't have to be able to hit confirm the dive every single time on counter hit, but it's a good thing to start being aware of and start trying to work in your game. Like if you watch Punk, Punk's ridiculous. Like, he hit confirms every dive kick, and that gives you so much extra damage and better positioning. So start learning it, start incorporating it. All right, and then this is the last one I want to tell you. I can't really show you, but I just want to explain, as I mentioned in the other one, Modern Cammy's strongest tool is 1-button DP, but also the 1-button level 3. This is so ridiculously powerful. You want to always have it available. So the advice, the tip I'm telling you is that when you're playing, when you get to the final round, do not spend your level 3. I see this a lot, you know, the Cammy player early in the round, they'll get a hit, they'll do whatever, and they'll cash out the level 3 early. Don't do that. Right? Let's just see this combo here. Let's finish. All right, that was cool. You did 42% damage, which is a lot. I'm not saying it's wrong, but you lost the threat of the level 3 now, right? You cashed out too early. You lost the threat of the level 3. Your opponent does not need to worry about you. So don't spend the meter. Hold on to the meter as long as you can in the final round, right? So if you get this hit, just do a regular combo. Keep that level 3 on deck, right? Keep the bullet in the chamber. You want to react in neutral with it. Once they get down lower, if I have my opponent down to like, say like 60 or something, if I get him down to, let's say, like 60, this is not like a set in stone rule. It's kind of how I'm feeling and like how I'm feeling and how things are going. If I get him down to like here, I might spend it. Because once you're like this range, you know, a throw, one more hit will be enough to kill. But don't spend it too early. Okay? Just don't. That's it. Again, it's something you have to play and like really think about. But don't spend the level 3 too early in the last round. You need to save it. Because like her level 3 is not a combo tool. It's a neutral tool. It's a neutral tool. And cashing out, just you're removing like a massive tool from your arsenal there. Anyway, that's it. What was that? It was like 10 tips I wrote down. Like I said, they're all very useful. You might already be doing some, you might not, but playing Modern Cammy, she's super strong. Very, very strong character, but she does have her restrictions, right? She does have her restrictions. So you do eventually going to have to maximize the character. Like any character should. Eventually you have to kind of maximize and use all the tools and kind of, you know, if you want to be a threat at high level. But she can do it. You know, I still do not feel like I'm handicapped playing with her. There's an idea that like, oh, they're easy to pick up. They're easy to be, you know, get good with, but at high level, you have to switch to classic. I don't think so at all. There's still more I can tell you too. There's still way more stuff that she can do as well. Maybe in another video. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully it helps you out. If you're still looking for a character, Modern Cammy, I recommend her so much. Check out the other video. I got the guide. Watch that. Then you can watch this. You'll be master in no time. Yeah, let me know. If you got any other tips, post up in the comments. I might steal them, put them in the next video. Thank you, and I'll see you next one. Peace.